Subscribe, hype, like, click the notification bell and turn on all notifications. And donate with a super thanks donation in the comments section below for the unfiltered, unapologetic SeanzViewEnt, your home for WWE news, rumors, and backstage chaos. This is where gossip gets exposed around the clock. Now, here's your host, the brash SeanzViewEnt.
WWE breaking news here on this very show for a top Raw superstar, but it's not just that story. It's not just that headline. It's not just that WWE breaking news. Because, ladies and gentlemen, we heard last night, and I wanted to get all the details because it was a little murky. There wasn't a lot to be said. We just heard, there was an arrest. Somebody's in jail. Somebody's been booked. Bonds, $1,000. But I wanted to get the details behind what the hell was going on. And I wanted to wait to get this story up naturally because I could have just went on here and said, WWE Superstar arrested, in jail, handcuffed, behind the bars. Maybe they didn't give him his bread and his water. However, police documents now reveal, and this is breaking news. We got breaking news. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, click the bell, and turn on all notifications. So crucial and important to do this and share this video all over the entire internet. Because, ladies and gentlemen, Raw Superstar, who is now under a mask, who has now been realized, who has been unmasked by the court of law. Police documents reveal, they now reveal, guys, it's being exposed in real time, why Ludwig Kaiser was arrested, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, this is just coming out right now. We're going to get into it and not waste any more of your valuable time. Ludwig Kaiser arrested, placed in handcuffed because, this one might come as a shock, Ludwig Kaiser actually attacked a man at his apartment building. WWE and AAA Superstar Ludwig Kaiser, a.k.a. El Grande Americano, whose real name, we're not going to get into it, was arrested in Orlando, Florida on May the 20th. Following an alleged fight at his apartment complex. Police were called to the Paramount on Lake Hill apartment in Orlando, Florida around 6:37 p.m. after a neighbor reported being attacked outside a 12th floor elevator. According to police documents, the trouble started inside the elevator when Rape noticed Bartho and a woman acting uncontrollably intimate and aggressively kissing. When the elevator stopped, got out and told the couple to please have some manners, which allegedly triggered the physical attack from Ludwig Kaiser. Now, ladies and gentlemen, officers told the brother immediately punched him multiple times. Again, Ludwig Kaiser punched multiple times, threw him to the ground, and threatened him. Responding officers noticed a fresh scratch and redness on the back of his head and matched the story. Investigators then checked the building security cameras, which showed a man matching Ludwig Kaiser's description and attacking the person in question. To confirm the suspect's identity, police set up a photo lineup later that night, immediately picked out Ludwig Kaiser from the pictures. As part of his release, he is banned from contacting the person that he assaulted allegedly or any witnesses, and he was only allowed to go back to his apartment under police supervision to grab his things. Now, of course, naturally, this has led to a lot of rumor, a lot of gossip, a lot of speculation about Ludwig Kaiser and his future and his status in the WWE. Because according to those in the know, according to rumors, gossip, and speculation online, this could lead to a massive release, not only as El Grande Americano, but Ludwig Kaiser as well. Your thoughts, your comments, your opinions, your emotions, because we all know Ludwig Kaiser has been absent from WWE television for months now. For months, hasn't been seen or heard, but he has been donning the mask as El Grande Americano. El Grande Americano. So your thoughts, your comments, and your opinions, and you got to wonder, what does Tiffany Stratton think about this? Oh, wait a minute. They already broke up. They're not together anymore. They're not an item. They're not dating. As a matter of fact, I think I'm going to come in and I'm going to date Tiffany Stratton. Again, he posted a $1,000 bond. The arrest documents noted that no weapons or alcohol were involved in the incident. So again, this naturally leads to a lot of rumor and gossip that he could be fired, that he could be removed, that he could be released, that he could be pink slipped from the company. Again, guys, I know the video came out last night. I had a lot of my viewers, a lot of my subscribers, give me comments and messages and say, hey, Sean, what happened? Why didn't you report about it? Why didn't you bring it up? Because at that time, again, there weren't a lot of details except for he was arrested. But now the details are coming to fruition. And again, all alleged. But ladies and gentlemen, it does not look good for one Ludwig Kaiser. But we got more breaking news here on the Brash and the Brazen. Because according to those that know at this time, one of the most legendary, if not the most legendary announcer in professional wrestling history, good old JR, Jim Ross, battling either Alzheimer's or dementia. Now, I know all about that because my father is battling that himself right now, having a lot of memory issues, and it is very depressing. It is very saddening. It is very maddening. So for good old JR to be dealing with this, it is being watched, is very sad, and obviously it is very worrying if you ask the Brash and the Brazen. In my opinion, you can look at the greatest of all time on the microphone on WWE, professional wrestling, whether it be WCW, whether it be WWE, whether it be AEW. And then you line up the greatest announcers of all time, the all-time greats, Gordon Soley, Gorilla Monsoon, Bobby Heenan, Jim Ross, JR. I'll tell you what, Jim Ross, in my opinion, is in a league all by himself. But Jim Ross will never admit that he's the greatest. He thinks Gordon Soley was the greatest, which indeed he was one of the best of all time. But you know what? It's all about your voice. It's all about how you articulate it. It's all about how you get it over. It's all about building it up. It's all about the organic nature of what you are and what you bring to that table at that announcer's desk. That's what it's all about. And I think we even have to include in that name, because he's improved and he's gotten so much better over the last several years, Michael Cole. I know at first there were a lot of disagreements. There were a lot of confliction, but I think Michael Cole definitely needs to be added to that list, especially considering his longevity and that he should have left the WWE a long time ago. But what happened was he improvised. Michael Cole improved. Michael Cole got better on the microphone. Michael Cole definitely will go down, in my opinion, as a future WWE Hall of Famer in my estimation. But that way, what do I know? I've just been doing this for over a decade. I've been doing this for over 10 years. Have no fear. I am here for each and every one of you. So, ladies and gentlemen, the speculation, the rumor, the gossip, the hearsay, with the police documents and revealing the WWE news, the WWE rumors, the wrestling news, Ludwig Kaiser attacked a man at his apartment building. Will he be released? Will he be on the way out? But again, out of this, not only would the WWE lose Ludwig Kaiser, they would also lose El Grande Americano due to the fact that he's playing two characters at the same time, and it is a Raw branded superstar. He's a star that is on both Raw and SmackDown. Again, the WWE has yet to respond to this. The WWE has yet to react to this. The WWE has yet to put a story about this. But ladies and gentlemen, as you can see, this is not good at all for Ludwig Kaiser. And it's a good thing that Tiffany Stratton and him are no longer an item and no longer together, because obviously this doesn't make her look good either. But ladies and gentlemen, we are not going to stalling. We got breaking news coming in right now, according to the dirt sheets, the websites, and newsletters. Ludwig Kaiser's request trial in Florida battery case after hiring an attorney. He is gearing up for a courtroom fight in his Florida battery case because new court filings obtained by Ringside News show that the WWE star has requested a trial while his legal team pushes deeper into the evidence tied to the case. The defendant requests a trial of the said charges. Wow, ladies and gentlemen. And with him being arrested in Florida on a battery charge, and then Ludwig Kaiser turned himself in on Florida battery warrant, ladies and gentlemen. Also, Ludwig Kaiser fighting Florida battery charge with a not guilty plea. Again, this is all coming out right now, guys. Again, we only had one piece of information last night. He was arrested, in jail, booked, cuffs. Ludwig Kaiser's court restrictions reveal after Florida battery arrest. Backstage reaction to Darby Allin's AEW World Title run revealed. The Darby Allin run has won over a lot of people in the company who weren't originally on board with it. Are you on board or bored of AEW's Darby Allin as the world's champion in that company? Also, viewers, fans, and subscribers, Baron Corbin has he finally officially signed a new deal with World Wrestling Entertainment. Is he finally in the company? Do you want to see the return of Baron Corbin in WWE? And you got to wonder for Baron Corbin, will he be on Raw? Will he be on SmackDown? Or will he be there to help out the young talent get over on NXT? Kind of like Rusev is there just to put over other talents, to make other talents look good. Even though when Rusev came back, I thought he was going to come back with a push, a renowned character. But instead, it seems like it is going backwards for good old Rusev in the WWE. MJF says that WWE fans are turning to AEW amid frustrations with the WWE product. Now, let me tell you something. There is a lot of frustration in the WWE product. Make no mistake about it, there is a lot of frustration. But are WWE fans really going to watch AEW? Well, there are alternatives. It's not just AEW, but it's also TNA, okay? And TNA has definitely turned it up over the last several months. And, well, really, over the last couple of years, TNA has changed their damn tune. Speaking about tunes, ladies and gentlemen, Liv Morgan calls out Mountain Dew over Baja Blast shortage. Gonna be drinking that anyways. Too much caffeine, too much sugar. You don't want to get ramped up. You don't want to get the diabetes. Jack Hartwell says he's no longer under a WWE ID deal. So what is the deal with Jack Hartwell, and what is his future going to look like? Is it going to be so bright that he's going to have to wear shades? I don't know. Also, what did you think about WWE NXT? What has been the show of the week up to this point? Was it Raw? Was it AEW? Or was it NXT? What has been the show of the week so far, barring that we didn't get no SmackDown yet? WWE Clash in Italy ain't until next week, okay? Also, is Jordynne Grace leaving the WWE? According to the dirt sheets, the websites, the news that's going into backstage speculation, there is a lot of rumor and gossip that Jordynne Grace could be released or leaving the WWE because she's training to become a pilot for animal rescue work. Is she planning a future outside of World Wrestling Entertainment? Also, Ludwig Kaiser's battery case reveal alleged elevator attack after having some manners. Have some manners comment. Now, we alluded to that a little bit earlier. Also, the WWE King of the Ring and the WWE Queen of the Ring participants. It seems like that event will be going down once again. Whether it's a standalone event or it's part of Raw or SmackDown, the WWE King of the Ring looks like it will be returning. Your thoughts, your comments, your opinions, and your emotions on all of that. Because this is where we're at. This is SeanzView, and this is what I do for you day in and day out, because it truly is all about the viewers, the fans, and the subscribers. With plenty more to come in WWE breaking news, this is your source for the hottest, the latest, the greatest, the newest, the most definitive, and the most defiant. Plenty more to come. Don't go away.